Talofa and greeting everyone. Before I start, uh, first of all, I would like to thank God for the opportunity to present here today. I would like also to show my appreciation to UNESCO, the IUGS, and everybody that has been involved in making this journey a promising one. I am so glad to join you guys today. I'm very excited to hear and learn the stories of all the geological heritage sites in this event. Basically today, I'm going to talk about site number 6, which is Funafuti Atoll. The headline story behind the Funafuti Atoll. Funafuti, the atoll with the greatest geological heritage globally, where Charles Darwin's subsidence theory of atoll formation was first tested. Standing here, I'm Sapolu Tetoa, the presenting alpha. The other two alpha, Mr. Gary Lee is my colleague, and Ms. Dana Chengarea from the Pacific community. I am very grateful and greatly appreciate their time and effort in putting this application into frame. Next one is the geographical location of Tuvalu. As you can see on the image on the left, show the location of Tuvalu in the Pacific region. Tuvalu lies southeast of Nauru, south of Kiribati, and north of Fiji. Tuvalu is a small Pacific island nation with only 26 square kilometers of land area that are distributed among the 9 island group that span a distance of about 600 kilometers, 680 kilometers from the northwest of Nanumea to the southeast of Nulakit Island, which is near Fiji. You can see in the image on the right. In contrast to its small land area, Tuvalu territorial water includes a vast open ocean area of 900,000 square kilometers. Moving on is the geological context. Showing on the slide is an example of a geological sketch map and section of part of the main island of Funafuti. The map shows the first detailed geological sketch map and cross-section of an atoll ever produced. This was published in 1904 based on mapping conducted in 1897, showing the location and the cross-section of David Drill. You can see the red cross the side. The next one is still on the geological context. You can see the image showing the ground image of David Drill plateau. We call it in Tuvalu the Vilio Tavita. These sites reached a depth of 340 meters, which provide the first evidence in support of Darwin's theory. Moving on to the geological description, the origin of atolls was a mystery to science and has a source of great debate since the pioneering days of modern geoscience. Following observation made during the voyage of the HMS Pickle, Charles Darwin proposed a revolutionary theory that atoll formed as a result of oceanic island undergoing prolonged subsidence together with the upward growth of reef constructing corals. Moving on, to test this theory, the Royal Society sponsored 3 exhibitions to Funafuti Atoll between 1896 and 1898 to conduct drilling experiment to sample the subsurface geology of the atoll. The deepest core recovered over 300 meters of shallow water carbonate, which provides sufficient evidence to satisfy the principle of Darwin's theory. Analysis of the core suggests a subsidence rate of 30 meters per 1 million years, with a Pliocene boundary at the depth of 200 meters and the deepest dolomite at 2.3 million years ago. Subsequent seismic refraction and bathymetric interpretation indicate the underlying volcano basement is approximately 600 meters below the sea level, and the crustal age under Funafuti is estimated as 110 million years ago. Geological description. During the 1897 exhibition, the team also produced the most detailed geological maps and cross-section of any atoll. The maps remain in an internationally unparalleled baseline data set to study atoll morphological changes that are result from coastal process, anthropogenic influences, and climate change. The scientific tradition. Darwin first proposed his subsidence theory of atoll formation in the Book of Structure and Distribution of Coral Reefs. He outlined an experiment to test his theory, which was carried out on Funafuti Atoll between 1896 and 1897. His theory has since then been recognized globally and further developed by works from other notable scholars. The main arguments for the IUGS recognition: Funafuti Atoll is an internationally significant site with substantial contribution to the geological science. Through the rich history associated with the first drilling experiment to test Darwin's theory of atoll formation. These internationally significant drilling sites reflect the interaction between atoll carbonate sedimentation and dolomite formation, tectonic subsidence, and eostatic sea level change. The site is proudly conserved as the Villa Tavita, the David Drill, named after the geologist Sir Edward David, who led the expedition in 1897. Additionally, Funafuti has the oldest, the most comprehensive geological maps of any atoll globally, which provide a unique data set for the ongoing contribution to the geological science. I think that's all from here. Thank you.